Krampus. Obviously, this is based on Mike Dougherty's film. Mike and I have known each other for a long time, going back to Trick or Treat, actually. It's the first time I met Mike, right after Trick or Treat came out. We've been talking about doing something together for years. And obviously, we did Dark Christmas as a scare zone. We did it for 2 years. When we started doing that in 2014, I was working with Legendary Pictures, who also produced Krampus, on a movie called Dracula Untold. And they were at the event, and I was walking them around, and we came out of Dracula Untold, which was over in the Parisian Courtyard area, and we happened to be walking down Dark Christmas, and one of the people from Legendary said, "Oh, well, what's this? All this Christmas stuff?" And I go, "Well, this is something called Krampus, and it's a legend from the old world, and it's a scare zone we're doing called Dark Christmas." And he's like, "Oh, we have a Krampus movie in development." And I was like, "You do?" I'm like, "Who's making it?" They said, "Mike Dougherty." And I'm like, "Oh, well, then we got to talk, because it sounds like something we're probably going to want to do." And then, of course, the movie came out in December and did really well, and was critically really well received. But what I liked about Krampus, I just like the aesthetic a lot. What was so refreshing to me is when I saw Krampus, I was like, it's a breath of fresh air. It's so different from what everybody else is doing right now. And it's very much a throwback to the 1980s style of horror movies, particularly movies like Gremlins. I just love the look of the characters. I love the way the film looked. I love the idea of it being a Christmas horror movie. So very shortly after the film came out, we started talking to Mike and Legendary, and pretty quickly decided that we were going to do Krampus. Of course, this is the facade of the house, the Engel family from the film. The reason there's a bunch of wood up there is that we're getting ready to flock the whole house. We've already done all the spray foam and carved foam everywhere to look like big snowdrifts. The final detail is to flock everything so that it has that blizzard look to it. And that happens not only on the outside, but throughout the maze, because when we go inside the maze, we continue that snow look.